We look for content. The editorial direction for our magazine is we focus on creative capital. So creative capital is the factor of entrepreneurship. If you look at Africa where you're right now, and if you look at some of the young success stories we have right now, they're not a factor of what I call traditional capital, of land and a whole bank to finance what you're doing. It's more of a factor of creative capital. People who understand the market, people who build a business model that fits the market, and people who can tell where the next market is going to be. So we focus on successful entrepreneurs. We want to change the reporting of business stories from events and news to more of a feature that focuses on the business model, because a business that works in Nigeria can work in Kenya. This is Africa and we have common problems, and the difference in the different market is not as much. And all of us in Africa are having, the growth of what I call the growing middle class. So a middle class product in Nigeria, it may not work by book here, but we can get the idea and you can craft it to fit your market. So that way now, it makes a story become endless. It does not fit within a geographical location of a country when you focus on the business model. That means somebody can even go with it to Europe, and then they can go and get the business model and apply in the economy, the country, and it works. Even if you're new in business, I always say business models are the same. The difference is the magnitude. If you look at us, Business Mind, if you look at Forbes, if you look at Condé Nast, the business model is the same. So that magazine can be read by anyone, as far as you have a business mind. For us, we focus on developing the thinking behind business. The idea is not to just inspire and tell you stories on how things are happening. The issue is if you obtain that business mind, you can go anywhere and get a business and get it to work. Some of the most interesting stories I've met and I want to interview, they're not guys who went and sat down to think too hard. They're guys who just looked around and saw basic things that needs to be done well. What I'll tell the Kenyan youth is this: look for anything that you meet on a day-to-day basis, anything you buy every day, anything you spend every day. That means there's a market for it. Think of basic needs. What are the things people are lacking on basics? And then package it well and make it attractive for them. They will buy, whether it's a service or product. We can look at Africa as an economy. So now we're not just sticking to Kenya as an economy. That means our content has to be Pan-African, the point where somebody from another country, when they see it, they can learn from it and they can benefit from it. I could not get features in mainstream media. I came to create my own to have the features that I want to see. But of course the market was there. People want to know how people have succeeded and not just know the figures of I have $1 billion in 5 years and I've made this, but how did I get there? So for us, I wanted to share the stories on how people have made it, because it's something I want to do myself. So it's a place of learning a lot of things. You meet a lot of people and you touch a lot of people. So for me, let the banks do their part, let the government do their stuff. Let me teach people how to do business. The message I'll give to Kuza Biashara is change how people think and how people see it. Because if you think something the right way, you can employ it anywhere. You can decide to focus on a small area, a country, or the continent.